Well, as promised everybody, we're gonna pick this up again. I was kind of thinking in the future, and then I was like, well, there's no time like the present. No time like the present. So I've addressed military spending, mandatory, discretionary, auxiliary branches, domestic and foreign bureaus, intelligence and defense agencies, space defense agencies, black budgets, CIA, all that stuff. 1/3 of our spending, folks. Now think about the current place where we're at right now. Huh. Yeah, right? We're not in a very good or advantageous economic position. That I don't think is up for debate whatsoever. Look at all the disasters, natural disasters our country is facing right now. All the people in need throughout the Midwest, throughout the South, North Carolina, remember that one? We could go back to Katrina if you'd like. You know, most of those people have had to fend for themselves. You know, FEMA really does nothing for these people at all, except give them a temporary shelter and then pay for a hotel for them for about a week, and that's it. You know, disaster relief is not what you think it is. There are lots of things about our government, our policies, so on and so forth, that I usually don't talk about, guys, but today I'm taking that opportunity. Someone's got to say it. A lot of these things aren't known by most folks. And you know, I really don't enjoy being the bearer of bad news, but if more folks knew, there might be a chance for change. Might be a chance for change. But sadly, most folks don't know because they're glued to mass media. They're glued to the current American Nazi propaganda, if you will. And I'm sure that statement upsets some people, but it's the truth. It's the truth. That's what we got now. That's what we've had for decades. Talk about spending. How much do you think we spent in the 10 years after 9/11? A subject, I guess, which I know a whole lot about and I will never directly address. Okay, but I'll address in roundabout ways. How much do you think we spent in the next 10 years? Fully invading 3 nations on the ground and relentlessly bombing for a decade another 5 or 6 or 7. You think that was on the cheap? That was our money. Our money. Now look where we're at. This is the biggest economic disaster in the history of our country. Are you going to try to tell me you don't want any of that money back? Because I do. In those 10 years, we killed around 6 million people. 6 million innocent people. And a handful of bad guys. 10 years, trillions of dollars. Killing see, when it happens to other people, 6 million people, nobody cares about it, right? No one really cares if it was 6 million Muslims. Trillions of dollars down the drain. Millions of people dead. Those figures, of course, make the Civil War pale in comparison. Pale in comparison. Why don't more people care about that? I'm starting to get upset, guys. I mean, I don't know what else there is to say. There are plenty of other things to say truthfully, but I don't need to get myself all riled up. Trying to fight the tide again. Peeing in the wind. If more people cared and more people knew, we could be in a much, much different and better place. Isn't that what you want? Isn't that what you want for your kids and your grandkids? Instead of a country bent on war? It ought to be. It ought to be. All the thousands of bodies laid to waste in the Civil War pale in comparison to what we've done around the world, not just after 9/11, but in the last few decades. Please think about it, y'all. Please.